It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. It's Saturday morning, and we are back playing Cities Skylines. Welcome everyone to the weekend. Are you guys having a good weekend? I think you can tell I am. I'm in a great mood. I'm ready to play City Skylines. It's been a while since we've jumped into my city here at Lost Valley, and we're going to be doing some things today that are so fun that I've seen very few people do. No, I haven't seen anybody do this that we're going to do today. So I hope you're ready for this. I am excited. Oh, also, I just posted my latest City Skylines video this morning on my dedicated City Skylines channel, so definitely go check out that video. I'm super proud of it. So, yeah, I know that in the grand scheme of things, this is a pretty small city. I mean, I have 14,000 people. You might be going like, what's the big deal here? But I don't know. I love this city so much. It's weird. Like, I feel strangely emotionally attached to this city. I don't know what the deal is. I really care about what happens to it. I don't know why that is. But yeah, I'm going to continue working on this city, and we'll see what happens. So, to start off with, the last thing that we worked on was this beautiful beach area. And by the way, we still need a name for the beach. So if you have any name suggestions for the beach, let me know in chat, and we'll update this. Today, what I want to do is there's a whole lot of fixes that we need to do after this episode. There's a whole. Well, here's what happens. So, I edit the episodes of what we had previously worked on, and it causes me to see all of these things that I need to fix. So I've written down this whole long list of things that I want to fix, and do some things to really kind of spice up these areas. The first thing that I want to tackle is I was looking at this road here. Do you guys see this road? It almost lines up perfectly with this road, and so I'd like to just continue this down and just connect this up. I think that makes a whole lot of sense. So let's do that first. And this will probably, we'll make this a main road here. So let's upgrade this, just so I don't forget that it's a main road. Oh, you know what? It doesn't need to be upgraded right now. Maybe we'll just leave it as it is, and we'll just make sure that we remember. I'm sure I'll remember. Okay, what kind of road did we use here? All right, so I'm just gonna continue down all the way to here, and as you can see, it almost lines up just perfectly. And then I'll just replace this. Oh, wow. Yeah, that lines up really closely. Okay, let's draw it out to there. That looks good. Maybe I'll nudge this over a little bit. Is that going to ruin my... Hope that doesn't ruin my fairy lines. Can I just... Oh, no, the fairy lines move with it. Oh, that's great. That is great. All right, so then we're going to switch to the regular 2-lane road. Go down to here. And go down to here. Actually, no. I want to move it back a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Maybe like right to here. Oh, shoot. Let's get rid of these power lines. Let's get rid of some of these trees here. All right, so obviously, I mean, we're going to be doing more adjustments with stuff over here. This is all very temporary. But for now, I think that's going to work. And we're just going to have to check and make sure that we didn't break anything in terms of the ferry lines. And maybe let's also just grab this road and just slope it down a little bit better. Nice. Okay, so that's nice for now. So now this road goes straight to the farming district. So now, actually, this is the first time our farming district is connected up to the beach community. And I don't know if anyone's actually going to use this road, but I think that's a good connection to make. All right, so let's connect this up so that we're all connected. Beautiful. All right. It looks like a giant letter A. I think that'll work out cool. And then we can build, you know, this creates a nice division for these different areas of the city. So this will be really easy to develop this out here and then keep this as kind of a separate downtown district. And then I'm planning on having another district over here. Around this boat dock area. So yeah, it's kind of nice to have these like sectioned off into different interesting areas. Okay, so I wanted to take another closer look down here at our beach area. Let's turn off our zoning and our district names. Let me reset these buildings. I don't know why these guys are abandoned. Worker education was too low. There's a college right here. I don't know what the deal is there. All right, let's reset these. So if you watch the video, you might notice that this building that we put in here is gone. We put in this the spa hotel from the Snowfall DLC, and it has disappeared. The reason that I've determined is because I used Rico on it. So, you know, it's a unique building. I plopped it down. I used Rico on it. And when I did that, it immediately gave me an error message, and I didn't realize it at the time. But I think the error message is a conflict between two different mods I have. I have the mod from Bloody Penguin that allows you to use Snowfall map assets in non-snow maps, or in non-snow maps. And then, so I used that mod to get the building in here in the first place. And then I used the Rico mod to change that. Well, I think if you try to use those two mods together, they just create a conflict. And so what it means is I can't use the asset anymore. Like, it's not even in my asset inventory. I think it would be there if I just opened up a Snowfall map. So I don't think there's anything actually wrong with the asset, but I can't use it anymore. Which, you know what, I think is okay, because in thinking about it, it was a little nice. I feel like it was a little too nice for this area. I mean, this is really small town kind of beach community stuff, and that was a pretty big resort. So I want to do something a little bit different. I think we're going to put in some more kind of cheap beach hotels. I used to go to, well, I remember going to like small beach towns on the coast of the Pacific Northwest here in the US. And I remember, you know, when you have like small communities, there's a bunch of cheap hotels by the beach. You can go, you get a cheap hotel room, go hang out on the beach. That's more the kind of look that I think is more appropriate here, rather than a fancy resort. We're gonna do fancy resorts, but we'll put them over here in like a more ritzy area. And actually, I'm very excited. I mean, what great timing. The new DLCs and content creator packs are coming out really soon, and they're going to include a beach resort content creator pack. I'm really excited about this. I mean, what are the odds? We're doing a beach area, and a brand new content creator pack is dropping with beach assets. That's wonderful. I mean, I'm so happy about that. So yeah, so we'll do fancy beach resort stuff for sure, but not right here. I want the cheap hotel look. So I found some great assets on the Steam Workshop. Here's one of them: King's Motel, Motel 6, and the Rump Motel. And they're these like kind of like great cheap looking hotels that would look that's just like what I want. It's just the look that I'm going for. So I think the best thing I should do, let me start by moving these trees, because I don't think we're gonna have space for all of this. So let me grab this. We're just gonna grab all these trees. Maybe I should just remove them. I don't know. We're just gonna move them for now. Just move them over here for the moment. And I think the best way to do this, actually, you know what? This park is not really centered. That's something else I noticed. This from here to here, see what happened is when I upgraded, I think it was originally centered, but when I upgraded this road's not upgraded. So I think it makes this a shorter distance than this. And I think it would fix it if I just upgraded this road, but I really don't want to upgrade this road. I don't think that makes sense. I think these would be smaller roads and this would be the bigger road. I think we should just move all this stuff over though. Hey, I see some people in chat. Duma's in chat saying hello. Toxic's in chat. Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, let me just grab some of this stuff and just adjust it a little bit. Let's do that first, because that will just ease my mind. See, because from here to here is 10 units. From here to here is 10 units. See, yeah, they're equidistant from the middle of the road, but because this road's bigger and this road's smaller, it's not the same distance. So I could either increase the size of this road or move it over. Or I could just leave it. I mean, and say that it's just equidistant from the middle of the roads. Because it is the same distance from the middle of the roads. It's just not from the edge of the road. You know what? We're just going to leave it. We're just going to leave it and work on the hotel stuff. All right, hotel stuff. So what I'd like to use is a 1-unit road. So I have these cool 1-unit roads, which are smaller roads. I'm going to come out here. And this will kind of be kind of an edge that I can put the hotels up against so that they face out into the ocean. Let me get rid of some of these trees. And maybe I just connect it up to here so that it's all connected. That looks a little funny because it's going from such a huge road into such a small road. So let's upgrade just this portion here. And then we'll take off these traffic lights. We don't need traffic lights right here. Boop. No more traffic lights. Duma says, can't you increase the size of the sidewalk? What do you mean? Like put a pathway down here? Yeah, I could do that. I don't want to overthink it though. There's a real danger in this game, I think. Once you get started into the detailing, I could just spend hours just detailing, and just putting like little grasses in here and little flower patches in here. I mean, and I actually like really hold myself back and be like, keep the big picture in mind, Zach. Just, because otherwise you get like sucked into these details and you don't progress as a city. So I have kind of like my set goals of what I want to do, and the main goal here is we want to get these new hotels in this area. So I think that looks pretty level. So let me show you what I got. I got this hotel. I kind of like this facing this way. Yeah, look at that. It looks kind of like grungy, but it's like a cheap hotel. I like that. Okay, so this is, what is this one? King's Motel. And then this is a Motel 6. Oh, this is smaller even. And this is the Rump Motel. And this one's actually a little bit bigger. So maybe we'll have a couple of different hotels. Maybe this one will be on this side. You're probably like, no, that's going to ruin your beach. All right, we're going to put that there. And then this is just a whole lot smaller than I expected. Okay, let's see what other stuff we got. I have another beach hotel, but it's quite fancy. I downloaded all these Palm Springs buildings. And they're really, really nice. We're going to use them a little bit later. Where's the beach hotel? Hilton Garden Inn. See, like these are like fancy. Beach hotel. Yeah, see, too fancy. This is like too fancy. All right, maybe what I'll do is I'll back these up next to each other. I think that's good. I won't use the Motel 6 here. I'll use it somewhere else in the city. So I'll leave a little bit of an alley between them. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then maybe... And we'll leave this empty because we'll put in some more stuff over here probably. But for right now, we're replacing the spa hotel with these two cheapo hotels. And we could actually put these palm trees back, actually. We do have enough space. So I actually really liked the look of these, so I'm happy that we can just move these right back. And maybe, I don't know if we have enough space really to put them here. Oh, I think we do. We could even copy them. Okay, so what kind of bushes were these? Uh-oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Perfect. Nice, I like it. And I think we'll also fill this in as pavement so that there's actual pavement here. So let's grab our surface painter tool. Oh gosh, that's too much. All right, that looks good. All right, we got our new hotels. Ooh, look at the fancy details on here. I like it. Okay, so next thing I want to do, I feel like this area kind of needs something interesting, something unique to bring more people to the city. I mean, so far, it's a small city. I mean, if you were traveling around, would you necessarily come and visit the city? I don't know. Maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. I mean, they're pretty nice towns, but they're just kind of small towns. So I think you would want something interesting that would make this place unique as a visiting location. Something that I experienced when I lived in New Mexico that I thought was really cool is in New Mexico, every year they have the balloon fiesta, where they release a ton of hot air balloons all at once all over the city. And it's a really cool experience. I'm really glad that I got to experience that. And even if you don't go to it, just anywhere in the city, when it happens, you look up and there's like hot air balloons like all overhead. It's really kind of cool. I thought, you know what? Let's do the same thing. Let's do a balloon fiesta here in the Lost Valley. I think it's going to be cool. Hold on, let me have a drink. I'm drinking the last of my coffee drink. Decaf, by the way. All right, so I think the best way to do this, I mean, this is an ideal time to do it because we haven't built too much of the city yet. But we could draw out a road here with all this empty space and then have a lot of balloon landing areas. So let's draw out a road to do that. We're going to do it, probably connect it from here, from our little airport. Down to maybe here, and then maybe connect it all the way out across to the highway there. Look at that. And maybe we'll even do a second road. Across to there. Maybe we'll even extend this over to here. And then what I want to do is pull in some of the balloon parks. Now, where are the balloon parks? I don't remember. Let's just look them up. Here we go. All right, so there's 2 hot air balloons. We have the chirper one, and we have the hot air balloon tours. Now, this one, for some reason, is like double the cost. Double the cost to place it down and a lot to upkeep it. This one is only $64 a week. So we're not going to go with the expensive one. Plus the chirper looks a little weird. Okay, so we're going to go with this one. Hot air balloon tours. And this is just the basic standard balloon. And we're going to plop it down. And the thing is, I think you can only place... Oh, no, it's just like a park. So, yeah, you can place, like, a bunch of these in your city. And I've never seen anybody really do this. But we're going to place, like, a ton of them down. hope this doesn't break my game. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, so they're gonna need water and power and everything. So let's get some water out for these guys. I think we just run it across the front of them here. And I think we can just connect it down into here. And power, let's connect it across the road here. Now, these hot air balloon rides, they're actually pretty dangerous. People die all the time in Albuquerque when they do this in New Mexico because you can't really control a hot air balloon. It just, you know, it just floats around and you land wherever you land, which means, you know, you could land on top of a power line or you could land in the river. You know, you can't really control it all that well. So it's actually really dangerous. All right. So this is all connected. This is all ready to go. Now I'm going to save this in case something goes wrong. I don't know. Hold up. Hold up. Let me just save this really quick. All right. Are you ready for this? We have all of these hot air balloons. Oh, look at these little parks. They're actually really cool looking. You have like little tents and little trucks, and little food areas. They did a really good job with these assets. And look at it's cool. They're all like different colors and stuff. I really like this. All right, here we go. Let's get a good viewing location. All right, here it goes. There are the balloons. They're all going up. Look at this. What? Is this craziness or what? Now, I don't know how the game decides where they go. Like, is it just random? Or, like, what's the deal? But yeah, so I have these beautiful balloons flying across my valley. And I think they fly around and then come back and land. I think that's how it works. Now, they're gonna run into these mountains. That seems a little bit dangerous to me. That's so cool. I like that they're all different colors and stuff, too. Oh, wow, you can see the flames going. So you can see them, like, flicker on and off in these. And so these people down here at the farm area are like kind of like chilling and like looking up and being like, "What? What is going on?" Yeah, I love this. All right, so I'm going to speed this up to kind of see what happens because I don't know what's going to happen to these guys. I mean, they're floating up the valley, which is interesting. But at some point, are they going to stop and then come back? Are they just going to fly to the edge of the map? What are they going to do when they hit the mountain? Oh, what? One's going back. This one's going back. Looks like some of them are changing their direction. How does the game figure out how these guys move? Like, this is so crazy to me. So they're all going in like random directions now. It looks like the game somehow knows there's a mountain here, and all of them have stopped going in this direction. So they kind of stopped and they switched and went in different directions. And so now they're all just kind of flying over the city, which is cool. And then this one decided to come back and just landed at his little area and now is taking off again. Okay, all right. I got the city lights coming on in the city. All right, so let's make this daytime again. All right. So I like the balloons. What do you guys think? Okay, what's next? Continue the road from the... Oh, I did that already. Oh, police station stuff. Okay. So we put these police stations right next to the road here. And I think it would make sense that they would have a parking lot here. So this is our police station, this is our fire station. They're gorgeous buildings. Look at this building. Palm Beach Police Department. This should actually be pavement here. And then I'd like to put a parking lot like right over here. As much as I like these trees, I think that makes sense. Duma says, I'm currently building something in Creative Minecraft. I've been working on it for 1.5 days. I'll be sending a screenshot later today in Discord. Nice, man. All right, so let's... You know what? I hate deleting trees. Let me just grab these and move these over here. All right, and then we'll put in a nice parking lot. I have a cool I think I have a 2x4 parking lot. I've recently downloaded a ton of new assets. And now I have over 1,000 assets and mods that I'm playing with on this game. Like over 1,000. Like it's crazy. And when we get the content creator packs, it's going to be another like 300 more. And it's hard to like I'm now at the point where it's hard to like remember everything that I have. I have so many assets to choose from. It's like it's hard to keep them all straight in my mind, but that's okay. You know, most of them are trees, because what ends up happening is you download, like, let's say I downloaded this house. Well, this house comes with like 4 different kinds of trees. So you have to download the house and then 4 trees. And like different creators use different kinds of trees. So like I have like 30 different palm trees just because I have different assets that use different palm trees. And so I don't need that many palm trees, but like I have to have them because all my assets have different palm trees. It's kind of crazy. Spuds is in chat. Hey Spuds, how's it going? Spuds, your video that you posted, your last video, did you post it today? You just posted it. It's so good. Oh my goodness, you made this like boat dock cargo area, and it's just, I was watching it and I was just blown away. It's fantastic. If you guys have not gone and seen Spud's videos, go check out his channel, subscribe to his channel. What a great video, Spuds. I can't say enough good things. Spud says, I'm doing not bad, just got into work. Nice. Duma says, don't you like a lot of bush and decorating assets? I do like them. I do like using them, but I have like, I have so many I can't keep them all straight. Okay, what were we doing? We were working over here with the police station. Okay, so we got this nice parking lot. I think that is lovely. Let's put some little bushes at the back here. Maybe I'll use some of my new bushes I got. Oh, and there's planters on the side of this building. There's planters on the side and in front. We should probably fill those in. All right, let's actually fill in the pavement first. So that's filled in. Let's fill in that pavement there. Perfect. And then let's grab some bushes. Spud says, thanks, it was fun to do. See, this is what I'm saying. I got too many of these bushes. I got so many. Oh, this is a new one I downloaded. Oh, this is kind of cool. Okay, wait. Oh, I gotta go back to the single thing here. They're kind of cool. They're pretty small. Bright purple bushes. This one's a little bit lighter. This one's a little bit darker. Yeah, these are nice. All right, I'm going to use this lighter one. This is actually a really nice looking bush. All right, let's use our line tool. We'll put it in fence mode. Oh, we got to put anarchy on. How is that for perfect bush placement? This is the most beautiful police station I think I've ever seen. nice. Okay. Yeah, what a nice little touch there. And then in the back, let's put some bigger bushes. What's this one? Oh, those are too spindly looking. Oh, maybe something like this. Yeah, these are just nice little larger bushes. Just put 3 larger bushes in the back. Yeah, perfect. Okay, then the other thing I wanted to do was add a pathway here. And actually, I love this little walkway that we have here, over the road here. I'd like to put another one on the other side. I think that makes a lot of sense. So let's go ahead and do that. I think these are just the regular paths. We got Spider-Man walking on the beach, guys. All right, let's grab this pathway. Spud says LMAO Spidey. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go up from here. And how far was this? It wasn't that far. I would love to get it from... Maybe we'll just do that. Yeah, that actually looks really good. That's pretty good placement. Does that go into the palm trees? No, it's like perfectly in the middle of the palm trees. Perfect. Okay, let's make it the same height as the other one. So I'll grab these nodes here. Boom and boom. And we'll make it the same height. 2 object height as this one. Perfect. And that's the perfect height to let trucks go underneath it. Yeah, that looks really good. So now we have pedestrian ways to get back and forth. And what I wanted to do was make sure that this was all connected up for the pedestrians here. So let's get rid of this bush here. And let's do a pathway from there to there. And then all the way to here. Okay, we'll have to move some of these bushes and stuff, but that's okay. Obviously can't have bushes growing in the sidewalk. Or a tree for that matter. But I think that's good. I mean, this little pathway adds so much connectivity to the city. And you know what? I'd like to extend this just a little bit further. I love this. I love this little service area here. So we have all these services just in their own little cul-de-sac. Storm Run Gaming is in chat saying, hey, hey, how's it going? Spud says, never seen that one before. What can be found in the workshop? Which one are you talking about? The bush? Storm Run Gaming says, I've been building Atlantis in this, but I keep getting hit by tsunamis. Oof. Oh, could you imagine if I had a tsunami on here? This whole thing would be wiped out. This would be no more. Okay. So, next thing, I kind of want to decorate this up a little bit here. Yeah, I was leaving this blank in case we want to put shops or something in here, but honestly, I just want to make this be like a park. Like a nice park area. Yeah, so let's do that. So let's look at my trees and bushes and see what I got. I'm not gonna make it like an official park, but we're just gonna do just trees and bushes. Just make it look nice. I got these beautiful magnolia trees. Let's throw some of these in here. I haven't really used too many of these in this area. We use these over in the main area. But I really like them. Maybe we'll throw some around this parking lot. No, not so much in like a line or anything, but just enough to give some pops of color around there. Oh, I love this tree. This is one of the new ones I downloaded. This reminds me of like fruit trees. It looks very much like a fruit tree, even though there's no fruit on it. But this looks like the kind of trees you would see in people's like backyards or something. Like people trying to grow fruit trees. Maybe not in this area, but I really like this tree. We got like ferns and stuff. Oh, I got these maple trees too. They look really cool. They're kind of small though. They match this building though. That is kind of cool. Maybe we throw some of these in here. And then you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm not going to overthink this because we did some tremendous work with plants and stuff in our main garden area over here, or the main park area. So what I'm going to do, this is my trick of what I do when I'm doing like these park areas, is I do one area and then I just copy and paste what I've done. It makes it a lot quicker and easier because like look at all these like this foliage and stuff that I've laid out here. Yeah, so let's just grab some of this. Like maybe we'll grab this cluster here and we'll just copy and paste it. You can just grab it all like this. Boom. Copy and move it over here and no one will be the wiser. So we can kind of like plop this in the corner here. And maybe I'll grab some more of these clusters. Maybe I'll grab this cluster here. Or maybe I'll grab this cluster here. Oh, that got the path too. Shoot. No, I don't want the path. Let's see. Storm Run says, I've learned that a disaster response unit really helps they fix all the bad. You have some interesting brush options. Thanks. Yeah, the one thing that I've done in this city, which is new, that I've never done before, was before I started the city, I took some time to set out different tree brushes, which is here. And I have like see, this is my Lost Valley palm tree brush. And so I can just like stick this in the middle here and just be like, oh, I want just a wonderful assortment of palm trees. And so it gives me this beautiful assortment that I've pre-selected all of these bushes. And this has like been such a tremendous help. Now we're going to do some other stuff in here. So I'm going to leave this blank, but this needs to be more luscious. Let me grab these and I'll spin them around and put them over here. And you know what I'd like to do? So I'm going to grab these without the palm tree. Or maybe I'll keep the palm tree on here. In here, I don't know. I think they'd look good like right here. Oh, that actually doesn't look bad. All right, maybe we'll add one more palm tree. Like back in here. Let's grab a different kind of palm tree. Maybe we'll grab... Oh, maybe we'll grab these smaller ones. See, I got so many kinds of palm trees. I can't even tell which is which. Let's grab this one. Stormrun says that's so nice not having to place different versions of trees. I still have a lot to learn on this game. Oh, did you just start playing it? This is my favorite game of all time. I love playing this. I could play it for hours. And it reminds me of the first video game I ever owned was SimCity. Do any of you guys remember the first version of SimCity? And that was a city builder game like this, but like, you know, back in the day, obviously. And so, yeah, I fell in love with city simulation games back then. And I love them so much. I think they're so much fun. And I think it, you know, for a certain type of person with a certain type of personality, those type of people like me just love city builder games. I love them. I have so much fun doing them. So that's how I feel about this. That's why I'm always playing this. Stormrun says, you know if you're able to move the external boat route with the Move It mod? I can't seem to grab the yellow line. Yes, you can move it. I think you can use Move It and just move it around. Yeah, if you don't, let's see. You have to grab... You have to come into your transport mod. Yeah, see, I can select it right here. You go into transport, and then you go to move it, and then you just select it, and you can move it around. Stormrun says, I just started about a week ago. Well, have fun, man. I mean, that's really cool. We got a new City Skylines player here. Spud says, I loved SimCity. Yeah, the cool thing about SimCity that this game doesn't have is SimCity had Godzilla. You could call Godzilla as a natural disaster. That was so cool. And you had this dinosaur walking through your city. Do you remember that, Spuds? That was so cool. Stormrun says, yeah, I love this game so far. Yeah, the thing I like about this game, too, is I love the community. The City Skylines community. Like, the whole idea that you have the Steam workshop at your fingertips, and you have all of these asset creators out there in the world who are making new, interesting assets, and you can just watch on the Steam workshop. Like, I go on there all the time and just watch for new assets to be posted, and people will come up with the most interesting things, and then suddenly you have this new building that you can put in your city. I go a little overboard. I'm a little crazy about this game. I have over 1,000 custom assets and mods that I'm currently playing with. Just more than you would ever really need. I don't need this many, but I just do because it feels like I'm playing with a Lego set, and I have all of these different pieces that I could use, and it's such a cool feeling. Spud says, I hated Godzilla. It was all about the city even back then. Spud says, is that all? I'm at 9,500-ish. What? Holy cow. Okay, I don't feel so bad then. I do not feel so bad. That's so much. That's crazy. All right, so I think maybe some extra grasses would look good in here. Let's see what else I got in terms of grasses. Yeah, something... something that I really loved about your video, Spuds, that you just put out was the grasses that you used in that train station area. I was like, wow, that is just like, and I don't use grasses that much. I was like, that is something I need to learn. That's something I could learn from this video I'm watching. Is Spud's placement of grasses around his train track. Hey, look at my train tracks over here. I built this cargo station not that long ago. See, I got this beautiful cargo station here, and this looks good. This is pretty nice looking. It's very clean and organized. But Spuds went in and he put like all these like grasses and stuff like growing up along the train tracks, and it looks so fantastic. Yeah, so maybe I'll go back and do something like that later. I mean, this kind of fits my area though, because like I want mine train stations not to look overgrown. Like I'm not going for an overgrown look here. I'm looking for like a clean and manicured look. So that's okay. But I would like to, in some other areas, to have a little bit more overgrown look. And yeah, like using grasses and bushes will really help with that. Okay, this is starting to look a little bit better. Let's have some grasses out there. Maybe I'll add some more in here. And I think also, I like that there's like some green space around here. What I might do is try to position these just to give more green space. So maybe I'll move these. Just a little bit closer together. And then around the parking lot, I would like to ring this a little bit better with some nice flowers or something. So let's see if we can find some nice flowering bushes. Or maybe even just these little bushes. What does this look like? Oh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice, too. Yeah, we have a lot of color going on, so we're just going to go with this one. Have a nice line of bushes just surrounding this parking lot. Beautiful. Now, this parking lot, I know this looks funny, because this parking lot has all these, like, random handicap spots throughout it. I don't know who did this. I just like this parking lot because it's the perfect size. To me, this is the perfect size parking lot for my city. I plop this down everywhere. But, like, why is there handicapped parking spots, like, randomly throughout here? That's so weird. But I just ignore that fact. All right, but look at this. Doesn't this look so much better now that I put like bushes around here? I think that looks so good. Storm Gaming said in chat, I built my whole Atlantis island from the editor. It's 25 tiles. I built a train station on each side and have been riding my train back and forth. It's an actual 10-minute ride, LOL. Nice. Spuds says it was basically just 2 sets of weeds. Oh. Okay, so he's talking about the bushes that he used. He said he just used 2 sets of weeds and the tall grass that I'm using. I used the mod to up the tree limit, but I hit the tree limit a few times. Really? I don't think I've hit the tree limit. Okay, so I'm using this mod here called More City Statistics. This has helped me a lot. What is this? I think this is my bank account. Yeah, this is my bank account. Let's deselect all of this. I find this so helpful. So like you have so many more statistics that you can look at that are not in the base game, but this also allows you to look at game limits. This is so cool. So I have all the game limits in the game. How many buildings you can use, how many citizens you can have, how many, but the big ones are nodes. You need to always watch to make sure you don't run out of nodes, and trees. So trees used here. This is how many trees I've used. I don't have very many trees on this map, so I'm not really too worried about this. Trees used as a percentage of capacity. Yeah, I'm only at 4% of my capacity of trees. So, but I don't have a lot of trees. This is not a tree-heavy map, so that's really good. Where are my nodes? Network nodes. Here, this is the important one. Network nodes. I am at 15%, almost 15% of my capacity. So I have a long ways to go. But you can imagine, but I mean, I have a really small town. My town is this big. You can imagine if I grew to a big city, I would be running out of nodes. That's what happens to a lot of people, especially if you use, you end up using a lot of nodes when you build like a lot of fences using networks. And also pipes, like pipes underground uses a lot of nodes. So basically, if you do a lot of detailing, you end up using a lot of nodes. And a lot of people have run into that, because once you hit that wall, then your city's done. You can't build anymore. Storm says, did the tree mod slow down your game at all? No, I don't think so. But I don't play with a lot of trees, as you can see. Like, there's not a lot of trees. I think if I was playing with a lot of trees, it would slow my game down. Especially if you have, like, detailed trees. Spud says it looks like that could be a Larry Skylines parking lot. Never tried that mod. It looks useful. Oh, the statistics mod? Yeah. Well, I mean, I like statistics anyway, so... Stormrun says, what's a node? A node is... See these circles? Every one of these circles is a node. So when you draw out a street, those are nodes. Or when you draw out a fence, you'll have these circles too when you're using fence. When you draw a pipe, it's like every single junction becomes a node. Spuds, yeah, so Spuds is explaining. Spuds is saying nodes are the hard limit that's the easiest to hit. Stormrun says, do residential grids make nodes? I didn't know that. Yeah, no, the residential grids don't have anything to do with the nodes. So these aren't a problem. Oh, look at my balloons, guys. I've got balloons everywhere. All right, I'm making good money too. Holy cow. 5,000 a week, 10,000 a week. 7,000, 8,000. Holy cow. Things just keep on going up. Okay. Next thing I want to work on. Oh gosh, I'm kind of at time. All right. I don't want to go long. I got a whole long list of things I want to do. Oh, we didn't do too much in today's stream. But what we did do was we got the balloons. We have all these balloons. We have our hotels on the beach. I replaced my spa hotel with these lovely buildings. And we did a little bit of decorating. And that's what we did today. So I'm going to end the stream off there. I got a whole bunch more stuff to do. I think we're going to be expanding out to this area over here. Expanding this out a little bit more. I want to completely redo our train setup here. And maybe we'll even put down the big train station here. I have this idea for a big train station here. So we'll get to that. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream off there. Have a great weekend, everybody. And I'll be back for Sunday night for some more City Skylines. Spud says, balloons forever. Storman says, those hot air balloons are cool. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Spuds. Thank you, Stormrun. I'll see you guys later. Everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach, signing off.